Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.
Dadia, we have with us Mr. Ashwani Kumar, Arora, Managing Director and CEO at LT Foods, joining in. Welcome to the show, Ashwani. My first question
Thank
to
you.
you is, we spoke somewhere around when the lockdown had just begun. Uh, and if we see in terms of FY20 as well as the first quarter, the growth has been really strong. Has it met your expectations or exceeded your expectations as well?
So Hiral, we had a very good quarter where, we have grown by 24%, EBITDA has grown by 29%, and profit has grown by 82%. Definitely, it has, exceeded our expectation. It is better than plan, or whatever the plan we have built on. So basically, it has, delivered because of three things. One, the home consumption has grown up. The convenience product, our RTH has done very well. I think that's the one reason. Of course, our e-commerce platform was also delivered us very well. So I think our global footprint has given us this advantage. Uh, we are present in USA, we are present in Europe, America, across the world. That has played to our advantage, and we have delivered better than our expectation.
Right. So overall, are you expecting this kind of growth to continue in the coming quarters as well?
We are going to maintain our this growth momentum both in terms of revenue and margin. And just to add on, to your first question, I think one is the global footprint, and our strong brands, which is Dawat and Royal in USA number one, that has played very well. That strength has played very well.
Right. And overall, where is the demand actually coming from right now? Apart from, in terms of retail, if you see in terms of geographies as well, where are you seeing higher demand?
So demand is coming across geography. Of course, America is contributing the big part in that, followed by Europe and rest of the world. India also is doing very well in terms of the home consumption. We have increased our market share by 2.7%, whereas the category has degrown, and we have increased our thanks to our agility in the distribution. Uh, and only hit we have got is in the Horeca segment, but that has been compensated by the home consumption across the globe.
Right. So, as you mentioned about the, market share as well on an overall basis has increased. Rural segment also has seen an interesting jump in terms of market share in the first quarter for your company. Do you think we will be able to maintain this kind of market share?
That's what Hiral, I said just now. We are trying to maintain whatever the growth momentum we have built in. We will try to maintain that.
Right.
And we will
And
grow. Whatever the this quarter also, whatever the projection we have, we will be growing better than last year.
right. And overall, the trend that we see is that the product mix is something which is really strong. And that's something which is actually helping us expand our gross margins as well. What's the trajectory that we hold on that front?
So our gross margin drivers are three. One is, of course, what you said is the product mix. The second is, improving our gross margin through lowering the COGS by sourcing and bringing in efficiency. I think all the three parameters have worked in our favor in improving gross margin, and we are going to follow the same trend, in the coming quarters also.
Right. And actually, if you see in terms of the India business versus the international business, there is a slight dip in volumes in the India business, whereas international volumes have picked up. What is the kind of sense that you pick up on that front? Do you think this is going to be the kind of trend that we will continue to see, or are you expecting that pickup to happen in the India business as well?
So, as I said, India consumer business is growing. Our home consumption is growing. Therefore, and in USA also, what the trend we are getting is, the consumption is growing. Europe has little bit flat. I'm to say. Will not be as good as quarter one. But overall, we are seeing, I think, good. India will also pick up. The Horeca will also pick up. But overall, as I said, all home consumption will definitely has grown, and we are expecting to maintain that. And Horeca will also pick up after second quarter.
Right. And overall, if you see in terms of the European business goes in FY20 itself, as you mentioned, uh, the European business actually became back positive in FY20. Do you think this trend will continue, or because of the somberness that we are seeing in Europe, we probably will not see this trend?
So as far as Europe consumption, as I said, consumption has grown up. Some has been, because of this supply chain was dry, and people wanted to stock up. Some sales have come from there, uh, but whatever the plan we have built in, we are going to deliver it. And the other angle, I missed that was the organic business that has done really good for us, and we have added new product portfolio in that, and that has done really very good. So we have grown whatever we were having the earlier product portfolio. Now whatever we have added, all are doing very well.
Right. And with regards to the organic business as well, the trend that we witnessed last year was that the soybean business in the first half of the year was something which did experience some bit of a downtick. Now, you did move from the commodity-based soybean business to the value-added soybean processing-based products. Is that something which is actually helping?
Yes, the as our focus is to build, sustainable, value-added, and profitable and growing business. On the basis of that, we have just put a facility where we are making organic soya meal, and that has definitely is better than the commodity selling.
Right. And with regards to the new product portfolio as well, that's now contributing around 2% to the overall revenues. Where do we see that in the next 3 to 5 years? Do you think the contribution will increase?
So as you know, the business plan we have built for LT Food is to grow our core business from wherever we are operating, India, USA, Europe, and rest of the world, and add the new product also. And we have got a very good response, whatever we have launched. As I told you, RTH in USA is doing very well. We have launched kappa rice. We have got a very good response, and we are trying to build up the capacity for that. And we have launched saute sauces, our saute sauces. That's also the response is very good. We have launched Dawat Sehat, which is fortified rice. That has got an extremely very good response from the consumer. So all the portfolio of the new product, we are confident that's going to grow, and in the coming years that will be our big part of the business.
Right. And product launch plans in the coming quarters?
So we, whatever, we have launched in this 4 items. In this year, we are going to, consolidate that and make it stronger.
Right. And actually, overall, if you see the inventory days as well, they have dipped to 192 days. Is that, and that's the lowest I think that we've seen in in the last couple of quarters. What's the plan with regards to maintaining inventory?
So this is the nature of the business. In these days, the inventory days goes less. But in terms of the quantity, value, we are lesser days. But in quantity terms, whatever the quantity we need for our brands for the year, we are sufficient on that.
Right. And with regards to e-commerce as well, what's the kind of contribution that we have from the e-commerce business right now? And on the back of COVID, what's happening is a lot of online delivery, which is being used right now. So do you have a trajectory on that? That's the quantum of online revenues direct to direct to consumer is something that could increase on the back of which the margin profile could also improve.
So as far as online business, as far as India is concerned, India is online big for us. Uh, Roughly, I say 8 to 10% of our revenue comes from online business. And as we everyone know that, the trend is consumer is shifting the channel and moving more to the online business. Our business has also roughly 2.5 times has been done, and we are expecting this channel to perform better, and we are focusing on this channel.
Right. And overall, if you go to see in terms of like capacity utilization is concerned, where does it stand right now?
Can you repeat, Hiral? Sorry, please.
Yeah, in terms of the capacity utilization, where does it stand at the processing units?
So as far as capacity is concerned, so we have two capacities: paddy to rice and rice to rice. So paddy to rice, we are roughly 80%. We are utilizing. Yeah. So what we are doing is we have internally what we have done is we wanted to sweat our asset and we wanted to use this capacity to uh, you know uh, to full up the capacity. So in the coming year, whatever the investment is going is more on the warehousing and um, on windmill on the turbine. The
Right.
power from the husk cogen. We are investing in that. So apart from that, we are spending on the maintenance capex.
Right. So overall, right now, in terms of geographies, as we know, you have ground presence in US, you have ground presence in Middle East as well as Europe. Any regions that we are looking to cater to and add to our portfolio in FY21?
Uh, as far as if your question is, can you, Hiral, your voice is little bit cracking, so
Yeah.
I'm not.
No, my question is with regards to the geographies. Do we
Mhm.
plan to add any new geographies?
So, if I've heard you correctly, then in USA, we are focusing on RTH product. In India, we are focusing on the new product launch we have done on the Davas Sehat Kappa Rice, Davas Sauté sauces. That's where we will be focusing on. Apart from whatever the core business. Will also grow from these all geography wherever we are based out of.
Right. So overall, I think Ashwani, it seems it's going to be a good year at least for all the consumption companies. So I think that's something for everyone to cheer about as well. So thank you so much for joining in. We will come back to you to get an update of how companies like yours have negated the impact of COVID as well right now on the back of the rising consumption that we are seeing. But congratulations once again for a spectacular set of numbers.
Thank you, Hiral. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Thank you.